Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Movies Are Real for April and May 2026. That was 2025. That was a while ago. That was a year ago, even.
Yeah.
I'm George. I'm here with Ryan Lance. Ryan, how's it going?
It's going good. Yahoo, waha.
Things of that nature. Yeah. Yahoo. Yeah. Carrie, how's it going?
I love stomping Goopas.
That's it.
He
Hello.
does say that.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome to this big episode because, busy and stuff. And I'm realizing now, and I'm realizing this live on the podcast, that we're going to have to figure out what we're doing when I go away for a bit, probably, because I'm going to have a baby. Anyways.
I was going to add a joke in the July section, and I didn't at the last minute. It was going to be Untitled George Cruz Alvarez Project.
Yeah.
That
is accurate. That is completely accurate. We don't know. We're still looking. We're still in negotiations with, folks. We don't know. But anyways, hello there, everyone. Welcome. April and May. They got quite a bit here. Obviously, if you couldn't tell, our enthusiasm with the Mario franchise at the start of it, our best.
I don't care what the critics say. I agree with them. It's not a good movie. It's bad, but it made me happy.
I don't even know that many of those people showed up for this. But anyways,
I don't know.
Let's just go right into it. Hello, everyone. We're talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Anyways, that was the narrative of the first movie, Ryan, that a lot of people were like, listen, it just makes you happy. Have you have nice things?
That's the narrative of every, pop culture thing nowadays.
Groglin? He's not on
Yeah,
there.
Mandalorian and Groglin. I was reading the same thing, and the critics are like, this is very fine, and then normal people are like, yeah, but I had fun, so I think you should kill yourself. And it's like, okay, no one's arguing, you can't have fun.
You can't enjoy your thing.
Obvious, critics are looking at something differently than you, so you shouldn't be, all weird about it.
Yes.
And pop culture fandoms
never gonna
are
happen.
very strange with that.
It's been years and years. It'll never happen.
I'm going to drop kick Grogu.
Do people really think that the people who, watch silent French cinema are gonna watch the Mario and Galaxy movie and be like, actually, that was
really fucking
cinema.
funny. What was that fucking quote I sent to you? Was this the end of cinema or something? Sincerely? Anyways, they made a new Mario movie. The first one made a fuck ton of money.
This one made slightly less, but still an insane amount of money.
Yeah, I haven't actually looked at
It's 99.
It didn't cross $1 billion, maybe?
It's so close to $1 billion, so it will break that at any
This
day.
is Miyamoto. I am fucking pissed off.
Yeah, I didn't.
You're right. 980 million.
Yeah,
hilarious.
I know.
Yeah, that's funny.
I didn't like this movie, but I know a lot about it. I don't know.
So
I am the
anyways,
problem.
Sequel to that one movie, Yoshi was teased in the last movie. Yoshi's here, and it's 5 seconds of clearly Yoshi and us, our relationship and building a connection and us getting to know Yoshi as a character. That's gonna be a big thing of this movie. That's not a...
Yeah, it's a montage.
It's a montage of him going... the best part of the movie is him going to New York while Notorious B.I.G. plays, which is one of the only licensed songs.
There's 2 licensed songs.
While wearing Tim's and a backwards Knicks cap. That's the best part of the movie.
Who's doing that?
Yoshi.
Yeah, Donald Glover as Yoshi.
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite part about the whole Yoshi thing is
the Yoshi situation.
The Yoshi situation, which we're not talking about, is the movie begins with, Princess Peach and Toad being like, hey, we gotta go do our thing. And then they take a warp star to go up there. And then Mario goes on an adventure with Luigi and they find Yoshi and then they do a bunch of stuff together. But then they just go to the same planet and then they get there at the same time. But they did a dozen. They did a dozen things in there. I was like, okay. But then I was like, wait, no, it's this movie. Why am I thinking?
Yeah, no, nothing. Things just happen.
Just happen.
And that's what, I can't give you a plot synopsis of the movie. This stuff just happens.
They need to go to the galaxy to stop Bowser Jr. because he kidnapped Rosalina. and they all do it separately, but they all get there at the same time.
I was going to call them the Starfies, but no. The Lumas.
The Lumas, yes. They are very similar to Starfy.
They're like, Peach, your mom is gone. You got to help us. And she's like, okay.
Sure, why not?
And that happens. And Bowser Jr. is voiced by Benny Safdie for some fucking reason. Like, there's no reason. Why?
What? Listen.
Really good at it.
And he's not! That's not. He sounds like Benny. My problem with this is like they all sound. Other than Luigi, I think that's a perfect casting.
Charlie Day.
Charlie Day is Luigi.
Charlie Day just
perfect
has
casting.
that vibe.
It's just perfect. But everyone else, it sounds like someone doing an impression of a character. It just sounds stupid.
Except for Chris Pratt.
No, yeah, that's just
Chris Pratt is just Chris Pratt.
It never gets like, that's not Mario. I don't know why you keep telling me he's Mario, but okay, whatever. So anyways, there's nothing to say about this movie other than I think it's worse than the original.
It is.
And the other one was not good.
It's weird. It's because like
it's less insulting and because there's less licensed music, I guess.
Yes, there's less of that, which is nice, and there's just more Mario stuff. But it didn't beat that criticism of like there's no plot here.
No.
It's just so quick where it's just lights and sounds. They just doubled down on lights and sounds and stimulating the synapses in your brain to make you go, I need to purchase Star Fox, the new Star Fox on the Nintendo Switch. Which I called that game would come out.
Duh.
I know. Listen, Star Fox showed up in this movie voiced by Glenn Powell, which I think
there's no way they don't have a game at
There's no way in hell that's not happening.
Miyamoto was like, we're putting Star Fox in this movie, and also
there's not a Star Fox movie coming out.
Yeah, of course. Anyways,
which is very funny.
Daisy shows up at the end.
Which is like,
what the fuck does that even? I don't understand the point of the end stinger because
in the last one, the end stinger was like Yoshi's gonna come back.
I hate this. We have been trained, the audience of these end stingers, that the end stinger of these dumb movies like Marvel, that is a pivotal, important thing. But Yoshi just shows up.
And they're immediately best friends.
They're immediately just best friends with Yoshi. We don't learn about Yoshi as a character or his personality.
His people.
Anything about the other Yoshis. Yeah, we don't learn anything about that. He's just a guy. He's just there. It's like if they've known Yoshi for 5 millennia. And so what? Daisy's going to show up and be like, I'm Daisy.
Yeah, people are weirdly horny about Daisy.
So
you just need to
I
think
understand
about that.
That's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
In fact, I support it.
I support it. But there's nothing else to say about this movie, right, Ryan? That's it.
It's exactly what you would think it would be.
Yeah.
It's
not novel.
It's a great advertisement for Nintendo properties, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not a good. It's not like a thinker, but
No.
you will walk out and be like, you know what? I will play a new Star Fox game. Maybe.
I feel
Who
like
knows?
these movies would be as enjoyable if they just didn't talk and just made the classic like Mario, like yeah.
That's what I liked about the Mario and Luigi RPG games.
Yeah.
Like Mario and Luigi, everyone talked in those games except for Mario and Luigi, who talked in like some like fake Italian. Like, he's like, Mario, what do you think? And like, that's a great point, Mario. And like, it never becomes not fun because it's so crazy racist that it's just like everyone's on board with this.
It's
just
saying
funny.
everyone just talks, but he's just
So they're definitely making a third one. What will it be, George?
I don't I think it's gonna be the Super Mario Party movie.
I think that too, because it's just lights and sounds. We might as well commit to it by having it just be the game with no plot.
That would at least have a solid frame for a story.
They need to go to the board game planet.
I guess, yeah.
Because Wario and Waluigi.
We gotta go to the space one.
It's gonna be Smash.
No, that's later.
I think later. I think that's the fourth.
I don't know how you do that with. I guess because there's the Zelda movie that's done filming.
The Zelda movie is live action.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No. Whatever.
If they do that, I think they'll just jump into it because they clearly don't care about because Star Fox just showed up in this movie.
And honestly,
they went to Carrie. They went to a hangar to find. We need a pilot, and then Star Fox just shows like, "Hey, I'm Star Fox. Here's what my game is about." And then he does a recap of his games. Like, and now I'm here.
And it was infinitely more entertaining than the entirety of both these.
Yes, it was. Mostly because it had its own art style.
Yeah, it was that was cool as hell.
Yeah, and then
they're slippy.
And then what was very fun is Toad was like, "Oh my God, He's like, oh my god, Star Fox, you're so cool. I can't wait for your video game to come out later this summer. Yeah. It's very funny.
Anyways, that's the Super Mario Bros. Galaxy movie. Not very much to do with the Galaxy video game, almost at all, really.
No.
Yeah, so... Anyways.
It took place in space.
Movie that is, I would say, thematically very similar to the Super Mario Galaxy movie in terms of politics and in terms of, a lot of what it makes me want to do. No, just kidding. The drama, the new movie from the director of, and I just lost the movie.
Dream Scenario.
Yes, thank you. With Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, Alana Haim. Also, I'm putting randomly Jeremy Levick is on this movie, who's one of my favorite character actors. He was the DJ, the sub DJ.
Oh,
yeah. He is fucking hilarious on Twitter. He's insane. He's insane. Absolutely fucking insane guy.
Shout out.
He's incredible. What else was he in? Oh yeah, he was in Fallout for some fucking reason. Anyways, I love him.
He's one of those character actors who just shows up in something and you're like, great.
Because he's
this
perfect.
guy's going to be in one scene and it's going to be one of the best parts of the movie.
Yeah, he's good. Anyways, the drama. Zendaya and Robert Pattinson are getting married. They go out to dinner with Alana Haim and her boyfriend, and Zendaya reveals something.
They all play a game where they're like, reveal what the worst thing you ever did was.
And also, we're gonna spoil it, right? Like, we gotta spoil it.
Yeah.
It's been months. Like it's out digitally.
I feel like you have to.
She planned a school shooting.
Well, everyone else, like, the male friend, he was getting attacked by a dog, and like he pushed his girlfriend in front of the dog.
It's
which is very funny.
That's
a lot of him.
That one was fucked.
Locked a mentally challenged boy into a closet overnight.
And maybe he got out?
And maybe he got out.
We're not sure.
And Robert Pattinson maybe cyberbullied someone? I don't think he did. That's what my thing. I think he made that up because he's...
I think he made that up just to fit in, I think, honestly.
Yeah, because he's a liar.
He's a liar.
I think by the end of the movie,
he likes to fit in.
He's established his thing.
He now has an answer for that question.
It's very layered, I guess.
And Zendaya's was like, I planned a school shooting.
Yeah. Which is,
And everyone's like, what the fuck?
Well, mostly Alana hates.
Mostly
Alana.
Alana.
Are you fucking kidding me? My cousin that I sometimes talk to.
That was one of my favorite parts because she is doing that, fake progressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, she's just really upset. Like,
really upset for just...
I'm using this to make feel better about myself, how terrible you are.
And then Robert Pattinson runs into it, he's like,
he's a
she
fucking
is related to me.
Coward. What a fucking
I love Robert
No,
Pattinson.
but it does not believe in anything.
He is so funny.
Oh my god. Anyways, I don't know, where do we start? Carrie, what do you think of this movie?
I thought this movie was awesome.
It's pretty
This
good.
movie was very funny, and I love the just uncomfortableness that it's
a great
thrusts
setup
upon you. It's perfect, yeah, and I just love how we play with this idea of Robert Pattinson realizing that maybe he doesn't trust his fiance and them still having to do wedding stuff.
Yeah. But not having any self-reflection at any
No.
It's that he plays
He's
this
such a little worm.
He's
It's
such a
awesome.
baby, yeah.
He plays this such tightly wound character, and he's given just this little bit of pressure, and he just breaks completely.
Immediately life destroyed.
And that's very entertaining to see. And that's something that I feel like Robert Pattinson is
that
specifically
is
very
so
good
good.
at.
How much I hate how much he's a fucking worm is the movie. Like, you fucking bitch. You suck. Ryan, what'd you think?
This is great. It's very...
I think it lives up to the hype.
It lives up to the hype. It's very darkly funny.
Yeah.
And what I do like about it is... it is about, Zendaya planned a school shooting that didn't go through with it.
And then became an anti-gun.
And then became an anti-gun out. Which But, in a way, the plot works. Because my theory going into this was that, she's about to say what the fucked up thing she did, and then it cuts away, and then it goes Lana Haim, what the fuck? And, you never know what it is, and that's, what did she do? And I think the movie still would have worked for the most part if that is what it did, because it is just about this person unwinding under this weird event and just breaking down.
You're saying if we did not know if it was...
If you did not know...
Sure.
There's obviously stuff, because it plays with, all right, we're going to shoot your mom and then we'll shoot your dad and stuff like that. But for what Robert Pattinson's going through, his arc, it doesn't really matter what the thing is.
True.
And I think that is the sign that it is a very constructed film.
He only cares about what other people think. He really does. Like, Alana could have reacted to, like, she fucking, I don't know, stole money from, like, the church, like, donation bin. And she would have freaked out. And that would have sent him in a fucking spiral because,
because I don't know. I don't feel like the movie itself is saying anything about gun violence.
No, I don't think so. Not at all.
Like, it just is used as, like, a thing that a lot of people would have a sharp reaction to.
Yeah. But yeah, I like this movie a lot too. It's definitely a funny movie to watch. I mean, you're not in a movie theater, and you can just talk. So it's just me and Don Jovi, and like, he's a fucking loser, right? Like, this guy's fucking crazy.
The Donna Joe and George riff tracks.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it was nothing I ever do, but I was like, this is insane. He's insane, right? She's and a lot of Haim's out of pocket. This is crazy. And then another one of my favorite. I don't know if she's a character actor, but she's played a lot of side characters. She was also in The Moment. But Hailey Gates played Robert Pattinson's coworker at the library, and who he like gets 75% into an affair and then quits, and then I was like, I would just kill myself if I was her. Like
that was like, this feels so.
You guys like, this guy's weird. A fucking worm. I hate this man.
I love like, which is like, she fucking ripped my shirt open for this.
So
it's very funny.
Yeah, it's a very funny dark comedy. I think it completely lives up to the hype. I think it was perfectly executed. I think obviously it could have fallen into the trap, like that's what this reveal is. But it's very much like, oh, well, fuck, all right. It makes the makes the audience think even like we're like, this character's fucking overreacting. Or at least I would like to think that most people would be like, she didn't though.
She didn't though. She was a child. Yeah, and she clearly is a better person and feels really bad about it. But you're like, no, you are terrible forever, and I'm better than you.
You're dangerous and scary.
Yeah.
So, anyways, pretty good. Robert Pattinson is a worm. Great stuff. Love that. The next movie by a director we all love, and he's just
everyone knows his name.
Everyone knows his name, and that's Lee Cronin's The Mummy, directed by one Lee Cronin. Or as I put here, does anybody know who directed this movie? If only there was one way to be aware of this information.
My favorite review on Letterboxd of this movie, I'm sure it's one of the most popular ones. He says, "No, he's not. He's the director."
That is pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't think I saw that one.
So funny.
Anyways, so you two saw this. I fucking did not see this.
You missed out, dude.
Oh boy. Yeah.
So yeah, this is Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
Obviously.
So it begins with a family who is like, they're in charge of like watching this like sarcophagus, and then something goes weird, and then a bunch of death happens, and then it cuts to...
It's so good, yeah.
Yeah, and then it cuts to this family, which is Jack Renner's family, and what is he in?
He's Christian from Midsommar.
Yes!
That is the boyfriend from Midsommar.
That is very important, because he also is very strange behaviorally in this movie.
Before we get into anything, this man cannot act.
No.
He literally, everything that happens in this movie, his face is just, I can't do it over the podcast, obviously, but he's just like, he just has a vacant stare, like, oh no.
It is the sad
no matter how horrifying everything is.
It is just the shocked emoji, is just the whole time.
So
and it's the same thing, and there's just something about his face that just, like, does not, like, read the stress and anxiety. But their daughter goes missing.
Mm-hmm. They're living in
Egypt? Yes.
Because he's a news anchor, and he's working out there.
And then suddenly their daughter disappears, cuts again to, like, 8 years later.
Yeah.
And they're all living in California or Arizona or a deserty
back to the States.
Deserty America, and they get the call, that your daughter was found in a 3,000-year-old sarcophagus.
Oh yeah.
And he goes,
well, I was waiting because I was
scary.
so worried because that obviously the line, what was my daughter doing in a 3,000-year-old sarcophagus from the trailer was a huge meme for me, and I was worried that it was going to be another case of trailer not making the final cut. But thankfully, it did make the cut, and it was even enhanced, because he's like, what the fuck was our daughter doing in a 3,000-year-old sarcophagus?
And it's even better.
Laughing at that for no reason. What the fuck was our daughter?
We were the only people in the theater laughing at that. That's crazy. But yes, they go back to Egypt again. They pick up their daughter. They bring the daughter back to America, and she's weird now. She's very like I get vegetable-y, but like she's
she can like move around.
At first,
stuff,
she can move around,
but
she
like she just seems out of it. Like
Yeah.
she's conscious, but she's like not talking. She's not like really doing anything.
Yeah, she looks like
They at least trying to show her going to therapy or anything.
Oh no!
Oddly, they're like, we have her in the hospital in critical condition. The best thing you can do is just take her home.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know she looks malnutritious, and like I think they did something with the makeup where like she looks like she kind of grew
wrong.
Yeah. Because she has this weird like look to her. And then they're like, oh, let's just take her. First off, let's take her from Egypt to America. Nothing happens in between there. She was totally fine on the plane, which is insane to me that plane wasn't like swarming with locusts, given what happened later. And then as she's living in the house, some weird stuff starts going on. And a lot of people say this, but it basically becomes an Evil Dead Rise type of movie.
From the
Lee
director.
Cronin.
Of
The director, Lee Cronin. Yeah. And it's fine. I think the biggest issue is the Jack Redder.
He's not very good.
He's not very good, and he's like the main,
He's that character?
He's the main guy.
He holds a lot of the emotional weight of the film, because you're supposed to be like, no, not him, no,
Yeah.
why?
And he's like, huh? What the fuck? I'm sure it's fine though. And it's like, it's obviously not fine.
So all of the weird stuff is like there's some really, really, really excellent body horror stuff that happens with like her toenails and some other things that go wrong. And it starts kind of just becoming she's possessed kind of movie, and they're like trying to figure that out. And it also cuts back to there's a detective who was working on the case, and it cuts back to her in Egypt trying to figure out why this happened, why
the
she
fuck
was
this
taken,
daughter
why was she in a
3,000
3,000-year-old sarcophagus. But it's a very fun movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
It is very entertaining. It's not,
How long is it?
Probably like 2 hours.
It's a little long. It was a little long. It didn't need to be that long.
The ending was probably the worst
crazy.
part, and I had to look this up and people to talk about it. They added like an audience would prefer this
that makes
epilogue
sense.
type of thing, because it ends on like a sour note, like a bummer note, and then it's like Lee Cronin's the mummy, and also here's 6 more minutes of film. And it's like, okay, that's a weird amount of stuff.
After the card,
after the ending title card, I think it was, or something like that. And then they're like, and now let's just wrap this up in a nice way.
Don't be too sad.
Yeah, everyone's okay now and everyone's happy. It's like, I don't know why we did
so.
I don't know about that. And then also is the weird thing that I thought with the ending was the slowly people in the family in the house get possessed too by whatever entity it is, and then once they deal with it, everyone's just fine and normal. And I think that's a little strange, you were half possessed by a demon, and you're just fine now.
It's contained now, Ryan. It's less powerful. It can't draft other people into possession.
I don't know, just weird. But yeah, in terms of body horror stuff, all very good, all very Evil Dead-y.
Okay.
I know a lot of the initial criticism was just oh, this isn't the mummy. It's like, no, why did
it's
you...
Lee Cronin,
why would you
dumbass?
Why would you ever
This is one of the most explicitly not you're the mummy
Yes,
movies.
That's why it drove me crazy when I was seeing stuff like that on Letterboxd and on Blue Sky. I was just like, why would you think this would be another Brandon Fraser mummy?
That's crazy.
Are you Lee Cronin? I didn't think so.
Yeah.
89, still made 89 million, so it probably made its money back. That's pretty good still. I mean,
nice.
Wow. I'm shocked. I thought that was a huge bomb.
Hell no, not on my watch.
Well, I wonder if he's happy with the movie, or I wonder if
ending.
or if this is one of those cases where I assume at one point it was just going to be called The Mummy or something, or I don't know. Was it always going to be called? This feels like a like.
No, that definitely feels.
It feels like a legal like guys. We gotta change.
We don't want to
Aren't they
confuse.
making another?
They are, and so we have to
That's
change
probably
it.
Why.
And so like the reason was like Lee, we really believe in this movie, and you, man. Why don't we put your name in the movie? It's like, yeah, I don't know. But I think the movie's good, but I don't know if it's like my movie. No, dude, this is your movie.
Just like how Zack Snyder's Justice League, this is Lee Cronin's The Mummy. It's like, oh, so do I have final cut it? I can't cut that. No. You're keeping that weird ending. That's very strange.
Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
You're fucking dirt, man. We're putting your name on the movie.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool. That's great.
Anyways, that's Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Mother Mary, David Lowery, a person who I don't like his movies very much, but people like his movies a lot. The director of The Green Knight and Ghost Story.
Mm-hmm. And also a lot of Disney Plus original, like...
Oh, Pete's Dragon.
Pete's Dragon, Wendy and Peter Pan.
Yes.
And then there was another one that he did. I don't know. He's a fucking Disney head, which is crazy. Considering how
Lowery Disney adult,
which is crazy considering how much Cubby made that guy spill on that belt.
One for you, one for me. But it's all for me.
It's all for me, baby. I love this.
Yeah, this is a in terms of cast, it's a very focused movie. It's a big movie, but also a small movie at the same time. Where like they got big ambitions to make the story of Anne Hathaway is a pop superstar in this movie, like Taylor Swift style, big time, big.
Arena pop star.
Yes. And Michaela Coel used to be her bestie, and they worked together. We find out in the movie that they kind of came together with the identity of her persona, her artist, and like the outfits and like the whole mythos and like the character. And they separated at one point. And Anne Hathaway's having a bad time. She's doing a comeback. We don't know why she's coming. Like, well, what happened? She's having a comeback performance, and she doesn't have an outfit. She hates the outfit that she's just spiraling in general. And so she decides to just show up on Michaela Cole's doorstep after just being estranged for a long time. Be like, I need an outfit. And they work through some stuff. And the ghost turns out to be haunting both of them. I don't know if haunting, it has entered their lives. But they're like their relationship. They are the ghost is connected through them, and sort of the only way to exercise this ghost is sort of to mend the fucking weird, I don't know, rift between them.
No, you got it. You got
it. And it's a physical manifestation of a red, silky, like fucking flowy, like just fabric.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
So yeah, that's the movie. And there's a lot of in between a lot of the conversation and what's essentially a barn house where Michaela Coel works. We have flashes of the stardom where like her performing and really big. Well, again, they do a really good job of making it feel like a fucking huge concert, right. But it's just obviously the movie magic. The outfits look great, and Anne Hathaway is fucking gorgeous. So very much like, I mean, her character's Mother Mary, like it's very much like wow, look at this. Some would say that she is giving Mother. You may say that, Ryan.
I don't.
Ryan says that all the time.
It's true.
I'd like us to keep who I am outside of the podcast.
Ryan has never said the phrase "it's giving Mother," especially not about Anne Hathaway in the film Mother Mary.
No, never. There's no evidence of me doing that.
I thought this movie was gorgeous, and I liked the bigness of Anne Hathaway in the outfits, and I was not familiar with Michaela Coel as an actress, and holy phenomenal. Fucking shit.
Very good.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it, but I really liked the gumption and what it did, in terms of like, There's like a scene where like Anne Hathaway goes fucking Suspiria 2018 mode and does a dance, and that was great.
That was so good.
Yeah,
just slamming into the floor.
So, yeah. I liked a lot of parts of this movie. I rewatched the end credits of her performing that once. It's the only song I really liked that I listened to a lot from the soundtrack, which again was produced by Charlie XCX and what's his bucket, Taylor Swift, guy that people don't like.
Travis Kelce.
No. It's a music producer.
I know the Margaret Qualley's
Yes.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh.
boyfriend.
Jack
Antoff.
Antoff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who I
did
believe
it.
used to be part of Fun, as I understand. Yeah, it's
That's
weird.
awesome.
Yeah, and people really hate him for just because he's the most popular pop producer right now.
Sure.
Yeah. So anyways, I like it. But Carrie, what'd you think?
I loved this movie very much. It has a lot
It's
of
a very Carrie movie.
Yeah.
Very early in this movie, my first thought was, man, Carrie's going to give this 5 stars after this.
I made the joke that I was like, about 10 minutes in, if I were a judge on America's Got Talent, about 10 minutes in, this movie would have received my golden buzzer. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed this because it's sad ladies.
Mhm.
They're just talking to each
They
other
are
the
talking.
this whole
And I'm
movie.
listening.
I'm sitting there, it's women talking and I'm listening.
Yeah.
But it's just an entire movie of these two back and forth in this very, very emotionally rich conversation, and they're just and there's the spooky elements too, and it just kind of has a little bit of everything, and it's just the
big, the music,
story, the music.
Some would say it's giving Mother.
It is giving Mother, and
Yeah.
it's about a fucking dress. Are you kidding me?
I was gonna say it's about
We're putting on a production, and we're making a dress, and we're sad, and there's a ghost.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
And
me?
Anne Hathaway.
And Anne Hathaway is there.
Yeah, they
the
really checked all of Carrie's boxes there.
This movie was promised to me 3,000 years ago.
Yeah. It is.
If the only thing that's missing for Carrie Core would be like a clown who's kind of silly.
That would have been funny, but Ryan, I have very
Yeah,
I
you
don't always need a clown.
But you would have
if
appreciated
there
it.
was a clown, I probably would have been very scared that someone had been that David Lowery tapped my phone.
Yeah, Ryan, what'd you think of this?
Everything both of you guys said. It's very visual and cool. I love a clearly low budget thing that has a vision that's able to make it feel
Huge,
much grander
yeah.
than it is.
Yeah.
And then when you have great performers like these two, it just makes it all. It just sells all of it.
Yeah, this movie does not work without Anne Hathaway and Michaela Cole.
If
Cole
this
is
started-
She was
It's
so good. Yeah,
insane.
I was not familiar with her either. She was
Holy
blowing me away.
fuck.
She was so good.
If this starred Jack Reynor,
You would have just been sitting there like, what?
I don't like this dress.
What
Make
the
me a
fuck
new
was
one.
my dress doing in a
Pretty
big
talented.
closet?
But yeah, I think I love.
Not for everyone.
Oh, 100% not for everyone. But
Weak.
Oh, not for the weak.
I love aesthetically everything about this movie, visually and sonically, and I love the performances. I just like the narrative. I don't know the main narrative of I liked the ghost, but I don't know. It didn't completely gel with the rest of it. But I think this is a really gorgeous.
If you want to watch
movie.
like a 2-hour like Equalizer that's like crazy and has
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
then it's great.
It's really great. Yeah, Michaela Cole is insane. I definitely want to see it. Was it I May Destroy? No. Whatever that movie that...
I May Destroy You.
It is that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I need to watch that shit now.
Yeah.
So yeah, good, pretty cool, pretty chill. Very yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say it is a weird thing going from the Green Knight to this a little bit, but I mean, I guess he also did some Disney shit, so fuck if I know. But yeah, pretty good. Over Your Dead Body, directed by the Lonely Island's Jorma. I never know how to pronounce Jorma.
Taccone.
Taccone. With we got fucking
Jason
Samara Weaving.
Segel, Samara Weaving, Juliette Lewis, and Timothy Oliphant. This is a remake of I think a Netherlands film.
That sounds about right.
That had the lady from Prometheus and
I haven't seen her in anything.
And Goat. So I can't remember.
Right, that was her.
Oh, the Lamb movie, yes.
Yeah, Lamb. That's the one with the animated movie.
Oh, that's the animated one. Yeah. So this is a remake of that. It's a dark comedy where basically Jason Segel and Samara Weaving are married, and they're both unhappy with the marriage, and they decide to go on a couple's vacation to their cabin in the middle of the woods, and it turns out that they were both planning to kill each other during that trip, and then they discover that at the same time, and then stuff expands from there.
It becomes an argument.
It becomes an argument, yeah. This is a very funny movie, a very Small movie 2, just because it's set in that thing. Just set in like the cabin thing.
Yeah.
It is a lot more than you would expect from that premise, just because it's, they find out what's happening, and then that's really all in the third act. Sorry,
Really?
in the first act. In the first act, sorry. And then the other characters, Juliette Lewis and Timothy Olyphant, come into the picture in kind of like a twist reveal that kind of escalates things in a way. And it's very funny. It's very fun. There's one thing about it I really was like, what is this? And I don't really know what it is. And I was like, and I don't want to spoil too much, but when Juliette Lewis and Timothy Olyphant come in the picture, dynamics kind of change, and there's a part where there's another guy with them. I didn't add his name to the list, I'm sorry. But there's a part where they're like arguing and they're fighting, and there's like a weird like rape joke where one of them, like Juliette Lewis and the other guy, she's making the other guy fight Jason Segel, and it's like whoever rapes the first one first wins the thing. And it's weird, and it goes like, it doesn't go all the way, but it goes like really far, and I'm like, what's happening here? And it just like left a bad taste in my mouth throughout the rest of the thing, because the third act is very fun. It's just like classic Samara Weaving, blood, violence, action everywhere. But I was like, what the fuck was that? That's so weird. And I was like, did Jorma write that? Was that in the original one? And I didn't watch the original one, but I read synopsis, and there was a similar thing in the original one of sounds like a
funny game situation.
It was a funny games thing, but like it just was like, this feels so weird, and I don't like it, and like I don't know if it's supposed to be like darkly funny or like miserable because like of the performances that are happening, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to feel about Jason Segel very almost getting raped?
That sounds like a...
Or like 2005
well, I guess it
maybe
sounds like a Lonely Island sketch where like they're making a movie, like Jorma's got this movie, he's like, this is a big part of the movie. This is the funniest part, guys. Like they kind of like rape each other.
Like, oh! But like the joke would be like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, right.
No, like they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
So yeah, I just wanted to say that just because that's like the thing that like stuck out to me. Like, whoa, okay, that's crazy to me. But apart from that, it's very funny and very enjoyable. Just like go into it being like, I'm gonna watch a very strange almost rape sequence that feels very like, early 2000s comedy, but you're not sure if it's super serious or supposed to be fun. It's so bizarre to me. I don't know.
Okay.
I've read also some other people be like, I don't know how to feel about that.
So is it Timothy Olyphant trying to rape Jason Segel?
No, it's a different guy that I forgot. It's like a very bulky, like
another great character actor, Timothy Olyphant. He's got a weird face. He's got a square face.
He's very funny in this.
Yeah. He's got a slow way of speaking that's creepy. Did you watch that Alien show? He's in that.
Yes, I did. He's in that Alien show. He's pretty good in that.
That show was okay.
I liked that show. I was just upset that it basically nothing happened, and we won't get a second season for probably another 4 years. Yeah. And that's awesome. That's how TV works now.
Yeah. Anyways, the last movie here I saw is called Omaha, folks. What? Yes, this is a movie.
That's the town we're in right now.
That is the town we are in right now. This is a movie starring the guy who played the boyfriend in Past Lives. Like the boyfriend. Yeah.
He's very delightful.
He is delightful. He plays a very different character. Like I didn't even recognize him. Like they did a good work of making him like feel weathered, and like he's a dad in this of like 2 kids. The wife passed away of a terminal illness. And they're going through hard times with a house. Yeah. So this is a sad movie. I don't want to spoil what it's about because then the whole thing kind of... I was not aware of like what... all the context of like this beautiful city that we love here, and what happened in 2008 here. I had no clue about this. So if you don't, so maybe don't look into it. But anyways, this is a sad movie about a family going on a road trip, and something's gonna happen. And that thing is looming through this whole thing, but we don't know, and the kids don't know. But Donna Joe, who was like, "Oh, I know what this movie's about. I know what the history of what this is." But yeah, this is a very sad. I don't know what to call it. Like, this is a movie that's gonna make you sad. It's a sad movie. It's like, it's a movie where the dog fucking is gonna die, or something like it's something sad's gonna happen. And it's pretty good. And I can't confirm that the last 30 minutes are shot in downtown Omaha.
Nice.
So,
we never get that.
It's true. And also, again, they shot the worst. Like, I think downtown Omaha is like, it's very old and like not all of it's different. Yeah, it's just it makes it look like Omaha is like fucking, given the themes of what this movie's about, like, yeah, this fucking place sucks, man. Omaha, fuck that place. Warren Buffett, I don't like it. Berkshire Hathaway, no thank you. So yeah. That's no runs of mentions or anything like that, though.
What the hell?
Yeah, so they do. The zoo is a big part of the movie.
Hell
The
yeah.
fucking zoo is like the thing in this movie.
That's awesome.
Anyways,
That's very funny.
so that's Omaha. Check it out. I guess it's doing pretty well. It's a very small movie, but did well at Sundance and like I don't know. Seems like it had good word of mouth. Anyways, that's that. May, most of it, kind of, almost all of it. The Devil Wears Prada 2. It is the year of Anne Hathaway. She is in so many fucking movies. And in a sequel that, one of those sequels, I guess we didn't need a sequel for this, but sure. Devil Wears Prada 2. Meryl Streep, Emily Blunt, Anne Hathaway, Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci looks fucking
Hero.
He looks, I doesn't look his age a day.
Nope.
But yeah. Anyways, I haven't
It's because he's always spending his time in Italy.
That's
How
true.
would,
It
how
is
would
so
you
true.
ever
He's
age?
just rubbing olive
Olive
oil
oil,
in his
yeah.
face all the time.
How would you ever age when you're always just like in an Italian cafe
olive
drinking
oil and,
a
like,
little bit of wine and having
fucking
pasta?
dough from pasta noodles that like cake on the olive oil, and then it keeps the
That's
nice
his face
foundation.
mask,
Yeah. Anyway, so did you wind up watching this, Gary?
Yes.
Okay.
I think
I
I
would-
watched this twice, right?
No, I didn't end up watching
Oh,
it twice,
okay.
but I went to see it with my mom, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. The basic setup is that I think it's supposed to be like the same amount of time has passed.
It is the year
both
2026.
in movie and in
Because that movie took place in
Our
2005, which was still print media, still mattered a lot, and that was the whole bit.
And it still matters.
It's true. Yeah.
But we see Anne Hathaway's character accepting a journalism award, and she's there with all of her publication. And while they're at this ceremony, they all receive word that they've all been fired. Like, their department is being closed in on.
Journalism?
I know.
People?
I
What?
know. And also at the same time, Miranda Priestley is being canceled because
Why?
one of the not for what you would think, but one of the features in Runway magazine, one of the articles that they did was about a company that was outed as being sweatshops.
So the Sheen.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, fast fashion-y sweatshoppy.
Yeah.
So then Andy gets hired on at Runway as the new features editor to do damage control. So then she's brought back in to the thick of Runway, and Miranda doesn't remember her. She's like, who is this? What is going on? So it's kind of the same thing where Andy gets put in this shitty little office and no one respects her.
So she has to earn that.
She
She
has
very
to
much, I want to get her validation.
earn back the respect.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on in this movie too, but she's basically trying to prove to Miranda that she should be in charge of the features and that there's important things that she can bring to the table. And also, we have Emily, who is Emily Blunt's character, who was one of the assistants, but she is not at Runway anymore. She's now working at, like, Chanel, I think. I don't remember.
Dior.
I think it's Dior, and she's trying. It's basically the movie is Anne Hathaway going around with Miranda trying to maintain Runway's image while it is struggling in our current era of magazines struggling.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie, but like the bit of this is like Emily Blunt and Emily the character, she's essentially in charge of like the marketing and brand, and deals with a lot of like she spends a lot of ad money on the magazine, right? Like to market Dior.
Yeah.
And so like is a bit of this that like the solution to failing print media is just sell out? like completely?
No. There's a lot going on in this movie, oddly, but
Okay.
I thought
boyfriend not part of that. The old
what?
boyfriend. The
No,
cheese
there's
guy,
a new, in my opinion, completely unnecessary love interest who comes into play. So I did not need that.
Also,
at
Kenneth
all.
Branagh's in this movie?
Yes, the fuck he is. I freaked out. Because I saw his name in the credits. I would have loved to have been surprised by him just showing up. He's playing Miranda's current, I don't know if they're married, current husband.
Because they divorced the other, yeah.
She gets divorced all the time. That's But, yeah, so this is another film that was promised to me 3,000 years ago. I love that Kenneth Branagh was in it.
But by all measures, it seems like, yeah, it's fine.
It's good. I think in terms of, like, because I was thinking about Freakier Friday a lot while I was watching this. It's like a much later on, let's revisit it sequel. I think this is better than that.
This one also was a movie. That was supposed to be a Disney Plus movie.
Sure.
You could see the budget in that
Yeah,
one.
definitely. And this one felt like a lot more...
Yeah.
Has some stuff to say rather than just, we're being crazy. But I thought that it was pretty good. Not necessary sequel, but an inoffensive sequel, in my opinion. It doesn't... Because I was worried, because the ending of the first movie is so poignant, where she's like, I don't want to do that anymore.
Right.
I'm walking away from this. I'm choosing myself over this, but we're still good. So I was like, does that kind of mess with it? That she's like,
it's been 20 years. It's like,
no, it's been a long time.
Like
but I was like, but she just goes back. I don't know, because that ending is so her walking away from runaway.
Yeah.
But it's good. Everyone in it's still good.
I'll watch
Stanley
it.
Tucci, superstar.
The thing with that is, like, I just like those characters. Like,
Yeah.
It could be a mini series of, like, them just fucking... It could be a fucking sitcom for all I fucking care, and it'd be fine.
And it delivers on that if that's something that you're interested in.
Okay.
So, I'd recommend it. It's a fun movie.
Okay. Holcomb, baby.
Holcomb.
Director of a movie I really enjoy, Oddity.
Yes.
Is back with another freaky Irish folklore-ish movie.
That island's kind of weird.
It's kind of crazy.
A lot of
over
stuff's
there.
happening over
Yeah.
there.
But also Adam Scott's here. He's here as well.
Adam Scoot.
Playing a very Adam Scott character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Adam Scott is a writer. And like most writers, you know, they got some demons. They do a lot of drinking. They very cynical.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole. Very cynical. We find out later in the movie. I guess we could just say it, but you know, Adam Scott may or may not have had something to do with the death of his mom.
And that's troubling him.
That is troubling. It's been the cross he's had to bear for a lot of his life. You can imagine. Not a great relationship with the father. No. And so he's gone away at first. I mean, we're not sure if like. The most interesting thing, one of the most interesting things about this movie, and I don't even. Again, it's weird. We're kind of spoiling stuff. I don't know, but like it's so interesting. And I think it's so pivotal to the movie that like we don't know if he went to go there to do this, or if he just decided it. But he tries to kill himself, and then someone saves him, and then he wakes and he's still alive, and there's like, hey, where's the girl who like saved me? And he's like, we haven't been able to find her.
She's missing.
And he's like, what? Yeah.
It's like, have you checked the always locked room upstairs? Absolutely
It's
not.
always locked. Why would she be
Yeah,
in there?
Adam Scoot, you don't understand how we do things on this island.
You don't understand how locked that door is.
It's so locked.
So yeah, it's Adam Scott trying to figure out what the hell's going on with that room in this little like bed and breakfast, sort of like a little inn, a remote. And finding out where the fuck is this lady that saved my life. So yeah, I guess I'll start there. Like I thought it was so cool. They'd be like, yeah, he tried to kill himself, and like that was.
Yeah,
I think that's so cool.
That was really interesting. Our setup for a movie.
I think that's really awesome.
Well, because the entire like.
Because I was like, are we gonna deal with him the whole time?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
like,
was like,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Like I know I'm an asshole, but this guy sucks, dude.
And then he does it.
And I was like, oh, that's why he was in such a bad mood.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But.
And then that gives good reason for why he's hunting down this thing, because that's a character who would be like, why would I give a shit about this weird room
100%.
for all these people that I don't like who are hiding it?
But it's like,
it gives him a reason to be like, I feel like I should.
I owe her that.
I owe her
deeply
that.
indebted to this person.
Yes. So I gotta find out what's going on.
And I think that, because another one of this guy's movies that I really like is Caveat.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's said. That's such another good, like, classically, like, scary movie with, like, unsettling things.
It's good.
But the premise is a little rough.
It's a bit out there.
Because it's like, on that one, another guy is in a haunted house, but because of circumstance, and the guy who's like, you gotta stay here for my niece or something, is like, but like, to make her more comfortable, I need you to be locked up on this chain. And he's like, why would I do that? It's like, because the movie doesn't work unless you're locked up on this chain. He's like, okay, well, if the movie won't work. So like, once you get past that point of that movie, it's like crazy good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this one,
It's very similar, just from you describing it.
Very similar, yeah. That's what his
This guy
movies...
likes to play in this wheelhouse, and I hope he never leaves.
And it's a really good wheelhouse, because once you get in that premise, and he is a much better premise for why this person is stuck in this weird, horrible place, the ghost stuff is so classic, but like... I couldn't give you specifics.
It's not reinventing the wheel. It's just doing.
No, I can't tell you what specifically he's doing to like make it work so well. Maybe it's the visuals. Maybe it's how patient he is with it.
Yeah,
but
it's just just weight in the characters. Like it is such an interesting. Like again, we don't know this. I mean, we know a little bit about the girl who like went missing. And we know that like we like her, and I think it says a lot about her character. Like she rescued Adam Scott, and now that
even though he's an asshole,
and
now. She's dead, essentially. We find out what happened. But, like, it's such an interesting, like, weird, tragic story. Like, I don't know. It's really compelling. And it works, again, like, even though, like, they're now reinventing the wheel with the scares or, like, the TV stuff is creepy. But it's creepy in a very classically creepy TV.
Yeah.
Let's put an old fucking cartoon, like, woo! Like, sure, rubber, yeah.
Frankie Donkey Man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's real good. That's good shit. Yeah. I love it. Love this guy. He's great.
Yeah. Very good. Insanely good at atmosphere and just like my favorite kind of jump scare that is more like a visual one. Like specifically when he's in the room and he's walking and he like walks past something and like as he moves past the object, there's something behind him completely perfectly keeping step with him, but there's no sting or anything.
Yeah.
It just shows up. I'm like, it always gets me. I always think of my favorite example of that is in The Descent when they turn on the camera and the thing is just there. It's like, that always gets me so good. And I think he's really good at those.
And I don't know how much the one movie you mentioned has this, but he's also, this and Hokum, like, he's great at, like, there is just some stuff, like, they're all in our world, but he's like, there's just these folkloric, weird stuff out there that is fairy tale and, like, just stories that, like, that just exist and they're scary. And they're real. And he just does a good job of it. Like, there's just a fucking witch fucking tunnel or whatever the hell. Yeah. There's just this golem.
There's a golem here.
There's a fucking golem here.
Like, there's a portal to hell in the basement?
Like,
who knows?
And they don't explain it away. Like, it's just a thing.
It's like, that's the portal to hell.
Get the salt.
We got a good price on it. And you're like, just ignore it.
We
just
locked the door. Like, we're not supposed to be in here, to be fair.
Yeah.
We locked a door that goes to an elevator that goes up, and then you go into the room, and then you go down another elevator. You went out of your way to go to hell. if we're being real here.
So yeah, the movie's great. I hope he gets. I'm assuming he'll get more stuff. He's great.
Yeah,
he doesn't need a big budget to do.
No.
Also, I don't know how Adam Scott wound up in this. Not that he's a huge actor, but it's
a name.
He's a name. Yeah.
Severance is very big
like
right now. I think still.
Feels like something that maybe he like.
Yeah, I just wonder how they actually finally
right. Yeah,
crossed paths. So good stuff. The big movie turns out the big movie, sweeping the nation, folks. Obsession, directed by Curry Barker, who is, I understand, one of them YouTube guys.
Yeah,
who wound up becoming one of those funny YouTube guys who wound up becoming a spooky movie maker. I don't know, Ryan, you want to set this one up?
Yeah, so this is another one where the plot doesn't really reinvent the wheel.
No, it's not. It's classic Genie.
We begin with this character who, is in love with this girl that he's known for.
I would say obsessed.
Yeah, definitely, projecting a lot of stuff onto this person.
We got a nice guy here, folks. That's
Yeah.
what we got.
This is a worm who I don't like. This is a worm who I want to hit with my car.
Yeah, and then he's going through. He has the one of my least favorite things in this movie is the second scene begins with an animal death.
Oh yeah,
That is very like real for I feel like any animal owner, and just like oh fuck.
Yeah.
And I think that and like his his feelings just like boiling to the point of like, it's about to be a big problem. He makes a wish on this One Wish Willow, which is a thing that you can buy in any store.
Yeah, even think about it like in one of those woo-woo stores.
Yeah. you take it out of the box, you say a wish, you crack it in half, and then your wish happens. And he's like, I wish this girl loved me more than anyone in the world. And then she becomes obsessed with him. In a way that's done in a very interesting way. I don't know if I've seen other stuff do it like this, where you basically find out that she's like possessed by something that's like controlling this instinct that's going over her. And what's fun about this is a lot of the movie, like the first 2 acts, because it happens very quickly, which I think is good, is like we as the audience know that the wish is working, but like for him, he keeps trying to convince himself that this is all just random and the wish was nothing. Yeah. He talks to Google, he talks to an LLM, and he's just believing all the stuff that this entity that's possessing the woman is saying, until it spirals to the point where he's like, oh no, I messed up. But I'm also not going to do the correct thing still.
Absolutely.
Why would I?
Maybe it'll be okay.
Maybe I can fix her.
What would be so bad about being with me? I wanted to kill him.
That is the point where, he definitely becomes irredeemable.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, oh brother, you could have convinced people that there's like honest mistake, guys. But then you double down on that.
How was I to know?
And even then, the ending is like he's not doing the right thing at any point.
What a worm!
But it's still like insane performance from Indy Never Ready.
I think that's it.
Just and like
it is a
the actor
performance.
Michael Johnson. He does a great performance too. But like Indy just like.
It is crazy.
Full an hour and a half of just possession subway, just like just craziness.
Well, I mean, I don't want to. I thought her performance was good, but I mean, come on.
I'm just saying it's emulating that kind of energy.
I think she's more on the wavelength of Pearl than of Possession. They're very similar, but as an expert,
but yeah. As I understand, she hasn't really done much. I know she was like she did some Twitch streams. She was just like a normal person.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone here is a celebrity except for Andy Richter.
This was made that's right.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? Who was he again? Was he the owner of the store?
He was the owner of the store.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Girl's dad.
And the one girl's dad, yeah.
Okay, I was like, who the fuck?
He's in like 3 scenes, and none of them are the horror scenes.
My favorite. I've been getting a lot of on my various feeds, lots of videos about this movie, and they did the one the I'm passing the mic to thing, and the girl who's not Nikki, the other girl is like, I'm passing the mic to someone who I wish was more on set more, and it's Andy Richter, and he's like, what are we doing? I'm not doing this. It's so funny.
I was trying to hunt for it, I couldn't find, and I guess there's more later. Like, I want to know what Andy Richter's thoughts were on this thing, because he's someone who I feel like could do anything, but I'm just like, what brings you to do this? Like,
awesome.
like probably not even $1 million budget film.
No, it's which is crazy because they make this movie look fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful and when you think about it, it's like
lighting, the performance, like the fucking shadow stuff they do, it looks incredible.
It's a great looking movie for being so upsetting in crazy ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, great movie. I would just say the trigger warning of the animal stuff being like, that's so real and unpleasant in a real way. Sure. And I like how it's not just like upsetting for the sake of being upsetting, because they that is stuff that's important later, and it does build up to another upsetting thing that's like, oh, I can't.
And also, thankfully, this movie was made by sane people, because you could totally make a movie about this where it's like, he's not that bad, right, guys? He's not. Like, that's clearly like, no, he sucks.
The movie keeps being like, no.
He sucks ass, guys.
Terrible man.
Yeah, and also I like it also that it is another one of these in a world where like, oh yeah, dude, it's real. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah,
I already used my wish, man.
I don't know what to tell you. Like the way again they treat that, not like there's not some fucking ladies like, oh, you bought the one
that
wish
is
willow.
So funny. The people at the store.
We're going to talk about one of those ladies later.
Yes.
The people at the store are both just like, yeah, I work here. I don't. What do you want from me?
It's like, yeah, the wishes work. What? Like, I don't
what
know.
Do you want me to say, dude?
We just sell it.
That whole sequence of him being like, they're like, oh, I'm just fucking with you. They're right here.
That was so funny. It's like, one wish willow. What are you talking about? Just kidding, they're right here. First off, dude, don't come in with that vibe. That's crazy. Because that's someone who deals with that literally every single day. And it's just like, I don't care, man. Whatever.
Yeah,
So,
this movie is very, very good.
It is very, and it's very much, I mean, again, this is very much a movie that every movie executive fucking drools over, because obviously Curry now probably has Curry and Indy have the rocket strapped on them, where it's like, what do you want? What are we gonna do right now?
Right,
like,
yeah.
Again, you make it's a paranormal activity, like sub 1 million, read over 100 million. Like it's fucking insane.
Blumhouse found a guy who was making good horror shorts and took a bet on him that worked very well. And and they probably locked him in for his second movie for not a lot of money
I would
either.
hope so.
And then he's after whatever he does next, when he can negotiate, it's gonna be.
And also, I just wonder how much, like, everything about the success is just like in the way. I don't know a lot about movie business, but I know enough that there is like. Everyone is it's very hustle, like, again, like, the A24, the people, like, the Neon, like, there's very much, like, a set groups of people, no one's trying to get to Universal, or no one's trying to get a movie distributed by Paramount, really, if you're this level of movie. So it's like, how long was this movie shopped around? Were, like, people not sure of it? Or was it, like, did the people at Focus and Jason were like, no, this works 100%, bet on it. Because if I was A24, I'd been fucking like, who the fuck skipped on this? You fucking idiots! But yeah, great movie. Yeah, good job.
Very good. Cannot wait for what this guy does next.
Yeah.
And in Indy, great stuff.
Indy, yes.
Yeah, she's so good.
Anyways, The Sheep Detectives, folks, written by the guy who brought you Chernobyl and The Last of Us.
Okay.
And, what else did he do? No, he didn't do The Hangovers. Did he do The Hangovers?
I don't know.
He made some weird bullshit comedies. Anyways, The Sheep Detectives. Huge act man.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Is a lovable.
It says here he's made Despicable Me movies.
Yo!
Hugh Jackman plays a lovable countryside sheep herder who loves his sheep, and he reads them stories, and he's got names for all of them, and they're just his favorite thing in his life. And then he dies out of nowhere. Oh, and more importantly, he reads mystery stories to his sheep.
What a huge nice man.
Yes, exactly. And the sheep talk. They're conscious.
They're voiced by Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
They're voiced by Julia Louis-Dreyfus
and Patrick Stewart and Regina Hall
and
and Chris O'Donnell.
Yes. So yes, Hugh Jackman is killed mysteriously, and we don't know who did it. And so now it's up to these sheep and Julia Louis-Dreyfus as a sheep and Bryan Cranston as a sheep to figure out who the fuck did this and what is their motivation. And so what we have here is like a whodunit mystery movie mixed with a babe.
Nice.
And it 100% works. They get it so right. The guy who plays what's his fucking name? I think it's Nicholas Braun, who plays the idiot cousin Greg in Succession and the fucking weird gangster guy in Zola. He's very much typecasted as an idiot, and he plays the idiot perfectly in this. I think this movie just absolutely nails what it's going for, which is, again, it's like the warm fuzzy vibes of a Babe and like a Paddington with mixing the whodunit genre. It's great. I love it. It's exactly what I wish there were more movies like this. I don't know. It's awesome. I don't know what else to say other than that's exactly what he wants, and it's exactly what it set out to do, and I loved it, and I had a great time. And it's also produced by the fucking Hail Mary guys, Lord Miller, Chris Lord, and Phil Miller, and the guy who produces. He's a comic artist for the Sonic the Hedgehog comic books, who then got hired on...
Oh, Christian Whitehead?
No. Tyson Heese. He's the guy
Tyson Heese.
Who got hired on after the first Sonic was a nightmare. And they're like, turns out we actually got to hire somebody who knows about this bullshit Sonic shit.
And he also knows about sheep, apparently.
And apparently he knows about sheep. He was all the producer of this.
You describe this as like, this is what people...
This is what people feel about Paddington to me.
Yes.
Like, it is
and that is the best selling point.
Very wholesome, very nice, very cute. And it's got a huge Jackman being like, oh, my beautiful sheep, I love you so much. Just reading the stories to them and feeding them. Oh, yeah, and there's a little sheep. There's a baby sheep. Where I think it's played by the lady who is in The Last of Us, who plays Ellie, I think.
Oh, okay. Bella Ramsey.
I think so, yes. And she's like a little baby lamb, but she's the lamb that was like born in the winter, where most of them are born like in the same season. She was born out of season. And so it was like, you fucking suck, you cute little adorable lamb. Go fuck yourself. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'm so sad.
Who saved that to this lamb?
Fuck Patrick Stewart as a sheep. And so you go kill yourself. And so eventually, they're all like, you know what? You're not so bad after all. Because they helped solve the mystery. So anyways, yeah, it's great. Good stuff.
Now, it's going to be a huge emotional turn for George right now, because next we're talking about Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat 2 Annihilation. So, nobody came back, and they're just kidding. It's not, yeah. Yeah, they made a sequel to that, 2021.
They're doing the Mortal Kombat this time.
They're doing the actual tournament, because the first movie ended where they're like, all right, now we can do the tournament.
It's
Cole Young, now that we got you, we're gonna.
It's fun watching these movies with you, George, because I know absolutely nothing about these characters or this lore.
Right,
I would occasionally play them at friends' houses growing up, and they would beat me because I don't play these games, and I'd be like, I don't like these games.
These realms and this fucking contract, these fucking the Elder God. Like, there's all this lore.
And you know everything because you grew up playing these for the most part.
Yes. So yeah, Mortal Kombat means a lot to me mainly because these were games that were huge, but more importantly, they were made in Chicago. And as someone who grew up in Chicago and loved video games, this was like the home team, right? They make those here. Ed Boon, who made those games when he was in his 20s, still works on them. I've seen him at parties, and he's one of the few people in the industry who I'd be really nervous and starstruck to meet. He's a nice guy, for all I know. But yeah, so I have this history where I love the series just based on me growing up with it. But it's a really stupid series. It's really stupid. It's guys punching each other and like taking their fucking spines out, and it has this huge fucking lore about multiple realms and family lines and all this bullshit. And yeah, in this movie, okay,
what's the story of this movie?
The story is like the tournament's happening, right? So like, Mortal Kombat.
They need another fighter. Why do they need another?
So Edenia, the realm where Katana lives, or is it Earth realm? No, I think it's Edenia. This realm, like, we've lost X amount of tournaments. After you lose X amount of tournaments, somebody is allowed to come in and invade it. Essentially, like if somebody wanted to invade it, there's this. I don't fucking know why they made this law, but if you win X amount of tournaments, you're free to go in and just take it all. And Edenia's... No, Edenia already lost. It is Earth Realm.
Yes.
Yeah, it is
Earth Realm's next.
If
they lose one more Mortal Kombat, they get invaded by Shao Kahn.
So they're like, we need Carl Urban.
Yeah, we need Carl
Urban.
And Carl Urban is Johnny Cage, who is one of the few Mortal Kombat characters I know, because from what I've learned, he's just a guy.
He's an ass. Yeah.
He's like
an asshole Hollywood. Yeah, action guy.
Old kung fu style action. Probably what I can't remember his name.
Steven Seagal?
Yes, that is exactly what I was thinking of. Oh my god. Yes. I was about to say the guy with the weird head.
Yeah. That's fair. Ponytail.
Yes. And his stuff is
Carl
Urban is always great.
He's the best part of this movie.
And I think the introduction that he has where...
and Kano. Kano's also great.
there's a scene where they show one of his movies and he's just like not hitting people with like a big stick and they're just like flying. And it's like, that's very...
But the best part about it is that this movie is produced by New Line Cinema. So
they
starts
show
with the New Line Cinema. Like, it's very thematically
very
correct.
fun.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's all fun. That's a good introduction to this character, and Karl Urban's going to be great.
Like I was hoping to see Lynn Shay or Robert Shay, or one of the Shays in the background. Like, that was great, Johnny. We love that.
But then the tournament starts, and I just start not understanding what's happening. Because it feels like one of those, Sonic the Hedgehog-y Mario Galaxy movie where we're doing so many references and we're going to so many places and we're expecting the crowd to know and just be so thrilled that we're here. That's what I feel like is supposed to be happening.
My problem with Mortal Kombat, the movies, is that it takes itself really seriously. Where Mortal Kombat 1, the movie, is so hokey and cheesy and fun and
but we got
ridiculous.
Cool.
We got fucking Highlander as
Coel.
Raiden acting. Like, it's insane. Where this is very serious. And I'd be fine with the seriousness, but I curse. This is one of the movies I've never the most... I fucking hate that huge fucking unreal stage where they filmed The Mandalorian and all these fucking movies where like it's a whole room full CG because it looks like dog shit. I hate it. Why does this movie look so fake? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
This movie is like the
worst movie visually I've seen. I hate it. I hate it. It looks like YouTube Machinima from 2011. I hate it. There is not a single human being on a set in it. I hate it. I hate it.
This movie has like that perfect like middle ground budget where like we can afford a little bit of stuff, but we don't have the money for any real props.
Exactly. Just enough.
Like Mandalorian, obviously, like they can make the puppet and they can make probably like a real stick for you.
But everything else
is going to be not real.
Not real. There's a difference between like The Mandalorian and Grogu right now, and you compare it to even The Force Awakens, where like that's a movie-ass movie. This feels like a TV show, Disney Plus TV show movie that's in the theater.
This would have been a Max original.
The lighting is flat. That's... So my problem with the Mortal Kombat movie is, one, the actors don't have a lot of charisma. There's not a lot of charisma other than Kano, and Karl Urban's making up for it, but he's just Karl Urban. Like, he's not like the character Johnny Cage. Because
I don't know who that character is.
Mainly Karl Urban, the actor and the personality and all his work looms so big that it's impossible for him to meld it. It's like when Jim Carrey is in the Sonic movies. He's not Dr. Robotnik, he's just Jim Carrey. Like, it's just Karl Urban being Karl Urban.
Yeah.
Like, it's not Johnny Cage. So anyways, this movie I thought was nothing. I like Kano, but
who's Kano again?
Kano,
I don't know what
Australian
any
guy with the laser.
Okay. Because there's so many names that are almost real names, and I'm just like, I don't know who you are. If you were in an old one that you died, I don't know what your deal is, and it just feels like there's a million characters. I started listing them off, and then I just gave up when I was making the notes for this episode.
And Hiroyuki Sanada was the best actor, the coolest actor they got for Scorpion, and they really didn't do much with him, and he's in this movie for 5 seconds again, which is a shame.
He does a fight with Sub-Zero, but Sub-Zero...
No, he fights with Snoop Saibot. It's Bihan. Bihan was the original Sub-Zero. He dies, and then they bring him back as Noob Saibot.
These are just sounds to me. You understand that, right?
For some reason, they call him Bihan in this movie. Like, it's Noob Saibot. What do you want to call him? Noob? Whatever. Anyways,
they could call him anything in the world as long as it makes you happy.
Which is like boom.
But then the funniest thing is the last movie. It was all about cold dynamite.
Yes. The first movie was about we got to make up this self-insert character who the audience can latch on to because they don't know who the fuck all these characters are.
Because in this movie, that person is Johnny Cage.
Correct.
Because it kind of doesn't matter.
You know this game. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
You know who these guys are.
So we made up Cold Dynamite. He is the son of Scorpion?
There's no familial relation to any of the characters.
Okay, I thought there was something like that. But I don't remember that movie, so I don't know. he's in this movie a little bit. He's like pushed to the side, and then he has his round in the Mortal Kombat, and
just fucking gets killed.
He gets killed brutally.
Brutally. Like, you feel bad for the
Brutally
actors.
murdered.
Like it's so, like, everyone hated it.
It's like they signed.
And guess what? In the second movie, we're fucking killing you immediately, buddy.
Oh no.
I envision.
He's not even in the video games. They never even added him as DLC.
Fuck this guy.
He signs the contract. You're gonna be the lead of the Mortal Kombat trilogy. Oh yes! It's like, guys, we got Carl Urban, so we can make the second one. Here's the script. I hope you like it. It's like, oh, cool. Wow, it takes a while for me to show. Oh,
we highlighted all of your lines. Oh, perfect.
There's nothing's highlighted.
So, anyways, all that to say that I wish these movies had actors that had a lot more charisma. I wish that the visual effects did not look like dog shit. I wish we had more practical effects. And I'll probably keep watching these because they're gonna make a third one because they make a lot of money. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
It's a good time for video game movies.
It's a
good time for
It's a time for me. That's true. We'll see how Resident Evil turns out. So yeah. Anyways, Passenger. Not to be confused with Passengers, the movie with
Kristoffer Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence.
And spaceship and yeah. Anyways, Passenger. This is a movie I had no idea. I just watched it. Carrie, you want to tell us about Passenger?
I would love to.
Yeah.
So, from the esteemed director of Last Voyage of the Demeter comes Troll Hunter and Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Yes.
And other stuff. Oh, I think he did the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark movie as well. So, all bangers.
He's a working man.
He's a working man. Good for him.
But, so we... I remember the trailer that we got is basically just the first scene of this movie where we
the first sequence
where we see these two guys on a road trip and they have to stop
at night.
At night, they stop at night, which is something I've learned don't do. but and they're on one of the back roads. Don't do that either.
The back roads.
No. but one of them gets out of the car to go pee in the forest, and he comes back, and his friend is gone, and then his friend is killed in front of him.
Just thrown in front of the car.
And then we cut to our protagonists of the film, which is a van life couple, which we all love. All love that. And they're getting on the road, sort of getting their bearings with their new van that is all decorated, all fancy. And they pass... Well, they're driving, and the car from the opening sequence is beside them on the road, driving erratically. The woman in the van couple is made uncomfortable by this, and the boyfriend's like, let him go,
let him pass,
let him get out of here. And then they pass a scene of an accident, and it's this same car. And unfortunately, they stop to investigate the accident, which is something you're not supposed to do. Not do that. But after this incident, they start to notice. Well, mostly the girlfriend. The girlfriend starts to notice some strange things start happening. She notices a weird man standing off to the side of the wreck. But she just chalks it up to, I don't know, it's late, I'm just seeing things.
Yeah.
But things get weirder, and then she finds out from a book at the antique store that by reading the hobo code that has been left on her car that they are being chased by an evil haunted road entity. Called like the Batman or something.
I think they just called him the Passenger.
Yeah, oh, duh.
Yeah. Which is like, that's not a good name, because that's just
cool. I like it.
That's just the person sitting next to you, though.
Beware the passenger.
It's like, yeah, he's not helping. He's playing shitty music.
But yeah, it's very, very awesome.
It is a silly movie. I think it's a fun concept, and I think everyone there's I think our lead actors here are pretty fine. I like them. They're not annoying.
No.
Which helps, because if they were very milquetoast, classic, Platinum Dunes ass fucking main characters, that'd be much less fun. I would have a lot less fun with this movie. But they're fine, and the movie has It has some fun moments. The biggest one is where they're a movie released by Paramount, so they are watching Roman Holiday on a projector in the woods on a screen, and they use the projector as their flashlight.
Yeah.
And you have Audrey Hepburn fucking
projected on trees.
It's really cool.
It's very good.
Yeah. So it's a fun, silly concept horror movie. Yeah.
I don't know. I felt very annoyed by these people.
What? Oh, well, no, yeah. Ryan hates van life people.
I don't like van life people.
And that's fair.
And
to be fair, the lady doesn't like van life.
That's true. So I was a
you
little.
You just have beef with the boyfriend.
The boyfriend.
This guy stinks.
Oh my god.
He loves it.
But yeah, at one point, she, is talking to. They go to a van life.
Burning van.
A burning van type of thing. And a van with a bunch of van people, and she's like talking to a lady, Denise, and she's like, never, and then she learns the rules of the passenger.
Rules of the road.
Which apparently everyone knows, which is don't drive at night and don't stop at night for anything. Which are two insane rules. You think they'd be more specific? And I understand driving at night in a practical way is
shouldn't want to drive at night.
You shouldn't want to, visibility and all that stuff. But it's night half of the time. And you might not, and if you're living in a van and you're out in the middle of nowhere, you probably don't have a lot of choice sometimes, given the situation you're in. I would imagine.
And if you make a camp, isn't that technically stopping at night? If you make camp at night?
Don't get out of the van for any reason. And then also don't stop at night is okay, he crashed the ghost crashed the car. What if he crashed the car blocking you and you have no choice but to get out of the van?
Oh, stop.
I don't know.
Oh, so I guess we're saying that because the guy had to pee, that's why they died?
Yeah.
Because they stopped. Okay.
Yeah, he stopped at night. Mm-hmm. Don't do that. Okay. Well. Insane rules which cannot possibly be true for any demon. So I have beef with that. And then it's just it's so much of just bah! And then he's gone. It's like watching The Nun, where the nun
it's
just...
funny, because I don't know.
It's funny because the guy looks a lot like,
Dr. Michael Morbius, that's what
Dr. Michael Morbius. He looks a lot like Gary Oldman.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
So that's funny, where she's watching the cameras, and she's like, click, the cameras in the car go black, and then she's like, hitting them, and like, I know at any moment a face is just gonna pop up on that camera.
Yeah.
And it does.
Yeah.
And it gets really loud, and it's like, okay.
This is one of those movies, right?
This is just one of those movies.
And it's fun. Right?
And it's redeemed.
You just don't want to have fun.
No, I do want to have fun. The third act is a lot more fun.
Holy crap.
Because clearly there was no more script left. And they could let Andre do whatever he wanted. He's like, okay,
so awesome.
We're just going to do some crazy stuff that's weird, and that makes absolutely no sense.
The entire time of this last 15 minutes, I was just thinking about how I was thinking personally about the film Ghost Rider, a film that I love, and I was like, this is making me think of Ghost Rider. We're just at some desert church and some crazy ass fucking shit is going on. Oh.
And then my other favorite weird lore thing is you have to learn and you complained about this too, you have to learn the hobo code. And listen, I've seen Under the Silver Lake. I know all of the hobo code.
Right.
And it's more than two things. One of them can be a little vague because it's the 3 scratches and it's like, this place is not safe. It's like, okay, that's vague enough, but it's a little threatening.
Yeah.
The other code that's important to the movie is basically an arrow.
It's just arrows.
It's just arrows that lead...
No, you don't know how to read the signs. Only Denise knows how to read the signs.
Yeah, she knows that when the arrow says go off the road to follow the arrow to go off the road, and that just happens to take you to the church that can kill the demon.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then also there's a lot of the patron saint of travelers, and then it just got... It was just a little Catholic-y to me, and I was like, oh god.
I like a good Catholic and exorcist sort of.
Yeah,
movie.
if you're gonna have demons, you're usually gonna run into some.
I know, but then it just makes me feel like, the solution to everything is loving God, and it's like.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know. It just.
If Patrick Wilson told you that, you'd been like, yes, sir.
No. I would be like, I respect your choice, but you respect mine, which is that's.
Demons
crazy.
don't give a fuck, Ryan.
Exactly.
They're real. They're out there.
That demon's been out there roaming the streets
That's
of
true.
America for 1,000 years, but he suddenly loved cars, which had been invented for only the last, 100 years. So, strange that, whatever. It's fine. It's an entertaining movie. It baffles me in some ways.
It is, it's interesting. This and Primate, they're both Paramount released movies, both very stupid movies, and a lot better than I would have thought they would.
Yeah.
So.
I can't tell if the bad movies are getting better or if I'm just genuinely liking the bad movies a lot more.
It's certainly better than Night Swim.
That's true.
Yeah. Which is a movie that I don't think anybody ever thought they were making something good.
But this van is the best thing that ever happened to this family. A line like that gets very closely said.
Yes. Anyways, Passenger, check it out. Don't stop at night, folks.
Do not. Red lights, ignore them.
The last movie here is the next film from Boots Riley, which, did he do something in between Sorry to Bother You?
Yes, he did an Amazon Prime show called I'm a Virgo.
Oh.
I watched a little bit of it. I couldn't really vibe with it because it felt too,
Because you're a Pisces.
Yes. It felt too stretched. And I feel like he works best with, tightly throwing everything at you.
Yeah.
And because it was just, so stretched and each episode released weekly, I just kind of dropped off of it for some reason. But it was interesting. It was definitely, his thing. It's also funny that he would make something for Amazon, considering his vibes on the world.
I think this guy's a little socialist. I don't know
A
about this.
little socialist, yeah.
But again, you
gotta make art, though. And for some reason, Amazon was like, I'll buy, I will buy this very socialist person's art.
Kristen Stewart's just crashing out. And it's
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm gonna make YouTube videos. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not gonna play this game. So, whatever. But yeah, new movie from Boots Riley. You got Keke Palmer, Naomi Eckie, Taylor Page, who's from Zola, right?
Zola.
I was like, where have I seen you before? Yeah.
And she's also very good in
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Derry.
Derry. Woo. She plays the mom of Mike, or the grandma Mike
She's...
of Will. What character am I thinking of? There's so many little boys in that
Mike.
show. Mike, okay.
Poppy Lou, Isaac Gonzalez, who looks like somebody I've seen in something, but I can't put it right. Keith Stanfield, Will Poulter, Don Cheadle, and Demi Moore.
Statcast.
Yeah, Statcast. You know, it was a movie. She was in Sorry to Bother You, and I can't remember her name, but she had the cool earrings.
Tessa Thompson, yeah.
Tessa Thompson, not a lot of stuff anymore.
She was in,
She's in a show with John Bernthal.
Yeah, I feel like she was in a movie.
Instagram Reels favorite guy, John Bernthal.
She was in Hydia?
Yes, yeah.
Which was the other movie that
I think it was just Hedda. I'm not
Hedda.
sure.
So just saying, I was surprised not to see her in this.
Sure.
Yes.
Because we have some of the returning cast from Sorry to Bother You.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, this is a movie about Keke Palmer and her friends here run a gang, the Velvet Gang, who are boosters, which are people who steal designer clothes and then sell them at a low rate to people who wouldn't have access to them. Mm-hmm. What are the 3 Ps? The 3 Fs?
Fashion forward philanthropy.
Fashion forward philanthropy. Keke Palmer herself, though, is also she loves designing fashion, and she wants to actually eventually maybe make it. Mm-hmm. Demi Moore is the fashion person of note in this world. Mm-hmm. So I forget her name already, but Demi Moore is
Christine something
is here playing the most white woman ever, and she's just killing it as this crazy rich white woman who thinks that her fucking very expensive clothing is gonna change the fucking world.
Making fucking art.
So yeah. And they in many Boots, the 2 Boots Riley movies that I've seen, things that seem one, it's a heightened reality. Everything's colorful, everything is it's really loud, but it's also weirdly fantastical.
It begins very slightly fantastical,
and then just
but then just goes crazy very quickly.
And this is definitely one of those. I don't want to spoil it all the way, but man, what a fucking visually gorgeous fucking movie. Yeah. Just the set designs, the costumes, the soundtrack. It's just, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's collaborators, but it's just his style. It's just insane. It looks gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I love, like I said, I love Demi Moore in this. I love Taylor Page is great. I love Kiki Palmer. I love everybody in this. I think the movie got a little too convoluted for me. It gets really out there. Obvious, like, sorry to bother you. The through line and the narrative weight and the relationships of the characters just fit a lot better for me. In this one, I was just like, I'm just here for the vibes.
They introduce a lot of stuff pretty quickly.
Lot of stuff, yeah.
And that can be a little like.
And I swear the audio mix in our theater was bad because I missed half of the things that they were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I definitely want to rewatch this to suck up more of it with subtitles, of course. One thing I wanted to shout out because I've been thinking about it all day because it's been stuck in my head. The score, is so good.
Mm-hmm.
I love this
2
score
yards.
so much. It's so poppy, but like in like this like retro like flashy way. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
But it's so good and so fun. And then Kiki Palmer also apparently made like 5 songs that she performed with Boots Riley, part of the score. Great, wonderful.
Yeah, I definitely want to get that one recurring theme.
Yeah,
very good, very good. Very hype.
Yeah, movie. I think it doesn't have. Maybe this is just me. I don't think it's as. I think it's still it's very out there, and Sorry to Bother You was very out there, but it was out there in a way that I think like a general audience would probably enjoy, even if it goes crazy horse world. Where this one is like really out there, it's really high concept and stuff. So I don't know if it'll find a big audience, but it's certainly like, yeah, this is awesome. However, whatever you gotta do to make this shit happen, I guess, is cool because it's just the use of miniatures, obviously some claymation, it's just awesome. It's just so cool.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Anyways, Debbie Moore, get her more shit. That's what I gotta say. June! Technically May for this last one that we have not been able to talk about. The back wombs. Get lost in them.
There's a Backrooms movie.
People are very excited for it. Again,
I think this is going to do incredibly well.
Do very well. It's going to do a lot of money. Yeah. Because even the Exit 8 movie did pretty well.
It did pretty well, but this is like, this is basically another video game movie. Just because the whole internet phenomenon with the Backrooms, I feel like
became video games,
just like overlap with video games in a way that not a lot of stuff does, and I think this is going to really.
Also, the creator of those games is involved with this, or no? The creator of the videos, right?
Yeah. The creator of the videos is the director of this movie, of the very famous like Backrooms YouTube stuff, and apparently he used Unreal Engine to like make stuff for his YouTube videos, and then also apparently this movie for outlining that. So this is going to have some big like. This is going to be one of the movies the gamers show out to.
This is one of the ones that's going to get lumped into like video games.
So this is going to do very well, and I hope it is good. I don't know exactly.
I don't have a reason to feel like it won't be. It seems like everybody's making it.
It's a very good cast.
If this was Blumhouse as the Backrooms, I'd be more concerned, but everyone here seems like they want to make a good movie, so I don't know. One Master of the Universe? I thought it was Masters of the Universe.
Is it? Or is it Masters?
Well, it's He-Man and the Anyways, why the fuck are they making a He-Man movie in the year of our Lord 2026?
We're running out of nostalgia bait is probably the actual reason. But, who knows?
Skeletor's played by fucking dickhead
Jared
Leto.
Michael Morbius.
Which they haven't been marketing a lot, which is crazy.
That's weird.
That's weird.
It's because, like, in a different world where you were making a Masters of the Universe movie, you would hire someone who
get Mark Hamill in there.
You could get Mark.
Get him in every role.
Get him in any role. Just someone with a very
Charles Milton.
Someone with a powerful like animated voice. That's why Jim Carrey works in Sonic.
Skeletor, my bad. I was thinking of Charles Milton as He-Man.
Or even Ben Schwartz as Sonic. I'm just thinking of Sonic stuff now. Just someone with a very animated, powerful voice because Skeletor. People nowadays think of He-Man as like the memes. I know there's very successful Masters of the Universe stuff that's on Netflix.
There was the She-Ra show.
There was a She-Ra show. I don't know how much that stuff has connected with like younger people.
It feels like
I'm
a whole
because
like,
I'm not in that age
generation. Was it
group.
a decade ago?
Yeah.
It has to have been a decade ago.
So I just don't know. I just feel like in a different world, Skeletor and the actor who's performing as them or even voicing them is like the face of all the marketing. But they can't do that because they hired someone who's one has no charisma.
Correct.
Who has no energy despite the fact that he is in like a band. And also no one likes him.
People do find him attractive for some reason. I don't know.
He is Listen, a 50-year-old man should not have hair that smooth. That is something's wrong there. He is definitely one of those like billionaires. It is probably a hairpiece.
No,
he is definitely one of those billionaires who is putting younger people's blood
There's
into
no
him.
way he's a billionaire either.
I don't know. He's so confusing to me.
He knows some people somewhere.
He created his own Tron movie, basically. I don't get it. Why is he here? I hope this is the last thing. I don't know
why Masters... Again, they made a Masters of the Universe movie back in the day, and that flopped at the height of its relevancy. Why the fuck?
We gotta try one more time.
Unless it was a completely, like, isn't it fucking weird that we're making... Like,
if this was self-aware,
yeah, if it was self-aware, like, that'd be interesting. Like, if it was a Chris Lord, Phil Miller deal, like, that'd be...
They could do that well, yeah.
But I don't know. Whatever. Scary Move 5e.
Yeah.
Scary Move 5.
Scary Move 5.
This is a normal movie, folks.
This is a normal movie,
Finally.
Probably.
We're
Yeah.
so back.
Exactly. My wife, Donna Jo, before even seeing the movie, immediately co-signs and 100% agrees with everything, every joke this movie's made. As a fan of the normal movie.
Every single joke.
Apologetically, I co-sign.
Interesting.
As your husband, I can speak for her.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
Anyways, so yeah,
I think it's interesting getting another one of these after all these years, especially with the people in charge of the original two. I think there's, horror is definitely a very different, very popular place now. So I'm very curious as to how they would do
this
that.
is nostalgia that actually works. Also.
Yeah.
Right.
2000s, they had people, they're in their 30s, like, yeah.
So I'm very curious as to what their approach to this will be.
Less homophobic. And there might be a part... I don't know. There might be a part in this movie where they'll be like, hey, those are really homophobic movies. That'd be funny.
That would be funny.
Be like, yeah, we're sorry about that. That was rough, yeah. Tim Curry not in this one.
No.
So, I don't know. I am fascinated by this. It's also weird that this is being put out by Paramount themselves, as people who put out the Scream movies now. And it's also fascinating that
because before these were
Weinstein.
These were Weinstein.
Yeah, so they
needed someone
was
new.
Was there a while where this was completely in limbo, and then eventually the Wayans brothers were able to get it back? I think
that's probably what happened with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I might watch it just because I'm fascinated.
I am fascinated, so I'll be.
And I have to imagine that's got to be a room of some of the most annoying people in a movie.
Oh
theater.
yeah,
that's a real Deadpool.
So we're gonna lock the doors, and we're gonna.
It's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna cheer at the pronoun joke when it happens.
Yeah, listen. Anyways, Disclosure Day? Question mark.
I put a question mark here because there's been like 4 different trailers for this movie that have all had a completely different vibe. And I have no clue what this movie is or what its goals are.
At this point, I feel bad for... I want Steven Spielberg to get a win. But
yeah.
He's had a bunch of L's, but...
You didn't have the Fablemans. That was a pretty good win.
And that was, Fablemans was good.
But I'm just...
Very happy for Chloe Zhao, I guess. He's there all the time.
I'm just so confused as to what the goal of this is. And I don't think people are being sold on it, considering the fact that they changed the trailer completely every time.
Because it's him, like, he's done some of the most popular alien movies of all time.
Yeah.
And it just feels very simple, like, aliens are real and the government's been hiding it.
Yeah.
Like, you've done that.
Some weird mystical thing with this caribou and this bird and this little
Emily
girl.
Blunt is a newscaster for a Kansas City radio station, and for some fucking how the whole goddamn fucking world knows that of Emily Blunt, though, random.
Nuns watching it on their flip phone.
Yeah, that's clearly some editing. That's clearly like scenes from like the end of the movie that they stitched onto it. But it was just clearly so
funny.
stupid. Like what? That makes no sense.
That's not that
an edit of them watching like those news blooper videos.
Yes, exactly.
if that's how that sequence really goes,
That'd be really bad.
That would be that because that's not something that I don't think would actually trend in a way that because people be like that's fake or she's just doing
it.
It
would
bit.
be in a news blooper compilation.
Yeah,
like, what's this lady saying?
It'd be after the blooper. The lady goes like,
Steven. No one's watching the fucking
I'm
news.
so pale, like that.
I'm so pale.
I'm
You're
so
on air.
And then Barbara like.
And then followed by the guy with the bug in his mouth. He's like, this hick town.
And then followed by they climb it in your window.
So I am fascinated because again, it is Steven Spielberg by himself does not get butts in the seats.
He either gets every butt in every seat or like
nobody.
No one shows up. And
Right.
I feel like this is going to be a no one shows up because I don't think they know how to sell this.
And our boy here, I forget his name.
Josh O'Connor.
Josh O'Connor is not. No, he's not getting butts in seats. I'm sorry.
He's getting my butt.
Are you watching this because Josh O'Connor?
Well, I wanted to see. It looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm
going
to watch this because I'm fascinated by it. I need to know what
Josh
it
O'Connor
is.
is part of the reason.
It could just be the marketing. There's no idea how to market this movie.
It does feel like when I watch the trailers, I'm like, there's gonna be a point in this movie where there's so many different things happening, and I'm gonna be like, what the heck is going on?
Here's Coleman Domingo, be like, they got to know the truth. Whatever the fuck.
The campaign of terror has to end. People are starved. Fuck truth.
And I'm sick of watching the trailer.
That trailer is getting old.
Oh my god.
Fucking Colin Firth being like, sit down.
But you're not really there. This is a hologram. What am I doing? I don't care.
I don't know. It'll be
Toy
interesting.
Story fucking 5 or whatever.
That's what I wrote. You're
this
right.
Movie looks so ass.
I haven't seen a single trailer for
the
it.
trailer.
Really?
Is so
Yeah.
bad because
Yeah.
fucking Jesse fucking being like, tech is bad for toys. What are we?
Oh, is that the bit?
Yes.
Yeah, the new girl
gets a leapfrog tablet ass
Oh.
thing, and it's like, I'm more advanced than all of you dumb
It's
toys.
like I've seen Small Soldiers in 1996.
Yeah. It's literally like iPads are making kids not play with toys, and the toys like, we have to fight the iPad.
Oh.
And part of it is like
so stupid.
And then they're like, we have a walkie-talkie for Woody because we had this weird arc for him where he gave up on the girl, and then he left. But they're like, oh hey, you want to come back? He's like, of course.
Yeah, of course I'll be there.
Then why do we do that? First off, I didn't like that because it's
Oh,
so.
the girl that picked the toys.
Yes,
the
yes.
girl that Andy gave all the toys.
I didn't like that thing because it's so weird to be because he was like the precipice of like, you are the main reason that this is like. Oh, actually, I need to be homeless. I need to
be with Bo Peep.
I need to be in my van. I need to feel the road.
Woody and Bo Peep are starting van life, but it's like a little like toy food truck or something.
But yeah, I don't know. This
Toy Story 4 was okay, but I
liked
have
Toy
not
Story
seen
4.
anything from this, so I can't. I literally have no concept other than like that sure seems like a thing to make money for somebody.
This feels like it should have come out maybe 6 years ago. In like the peak of like kids are on their iPads, but like now kids are talking to AI. Now kids are talking to AI robots that are making them horny at way too young of an age. And it's like, okay, that's what we should be talking about.
I
now.
don't want Toy Story to tackle that.
Well, guess what? They will, and it's gonna be in like a lot of years.
And also,
from
I think
now.
like this movie's like on the precipice of like a year or two from now. I do think it's like people are be like, I fucking hate technology now. Actually, let's just go back.
Sure.
Like, it is happening. Like people are going like, I want
dumb
phone.
phone.
I want dumb phone. I
dumb
want
phone.
dumb toaster. I want dumb So it will feel. But again, who fucking cares? It's Disney. Who will surprise you? That
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I have no. I'm probably not gonna watch this unless people surprise again.
I
That
doubt that I'll see
I
it.
have no interest in this. I don't agree with any of this.
See, again, the general public continues to surprise me when the Jurassic World movie is one of the biggest movies of the fucking year last year. This will probably make another $1 billion. I don't know. So, anyways, the death of Robin Hood. Huge Jackman, more like huge heart of gold or not? Isn't the whole angle of this that like, oh, he was a little dark or something?
Yeah.
It seems like it.
Yeah, it seems like the stories you heard
Yeah,
are not the
yeah,
truth.
yeah.
Like, the stories of him stealing from the rich and giving to the poor God, I hope those are true.
Hugh Jackman just playing straight up normal Robin Hood, like jelly old Robin Hood would be fine.
Nah, I want him men in tights, Robin.
Here's what's fun about Robin Hood. I feel like producers try to bring him back every 4 years.
Yeah,
and none of the movies work good because people don't really care
People
about
Robin Hood if he's a fox.
Because
and I can fuck him.
because it's like an IP, but not like it's like why they keep making a King Arthur movie every 6 years. It's like people know about that kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then it's like, what are we doing with Robin Hood now? I guess it's like, well, what if he was gritty? It's like, I think that's what the last 4 were.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what if he was a bad man? It's like, but
Russell
he's
Crowe.
I think so.
Russell Crowe was in a Robin Hood, then Taron
Egerton and
was
Jamie Foxx
were in a Robin Hood as well.
I'm sure.
Listen, the cat who's played Robin Hood could be anyone. There is no, anyone could be Robin Hood.
Carrie Elways. Yep. Anyways, stop that train.
Here
I don't
we
think I know what this
baby.
is.
I added this one. This is the new RuPaul movie.
Oh.
baby.
He's directing this?
No, he is
in it.
Is playing the president of the United States, obviously.
Oh,
but
man.
it's directed by the guy who directed Hairspray, the remake, and a bunch of other stuff. And it just looks like a big old funny studio comedy, but with RuPaul and a bunch of Drag Race drag queens. And a bunch of other fucking celebrities, too. I don't even know what the plot is. I just know that RuPaul's the president and everyone's on this train.
I saw this on my list, but I didn't add it because I guess
you were like, ew.
No, I didn't see RuPaul's. If I saw RuPaul's name, I would have added this because Carrie's probably going to talk about this. I did not see it, and I definitely didn't know the names of the other drag queens that were probably.
Well, you don't know about Ginger Minge?
No, no, I don't.
You don't know about Brooklyn Heights?
I support them, but I don't know about them.
God. Wait, so this is like Speed, but a train and RuPaul's the president.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fun.
It's going to be awesome.
Okay.
And,
is this on streaming or?
No, this is a theatrical.
Theatrical release,
cool.
baby.
This is a Bleecker
We're going.
This is a Twin Creek if I ever fucking seen it.
Yeah. My favorite running bit from the trailers is that Sarah Michelle Gellar's in it, and she's on the train, and they keep being like, whoever the fuck this bitch is.
That's pretty funny.
That's good.
Hey, ma'am, could you move?
The Invite. I did not know this was June.
Yes.
This movie looks very fun.
This is the new A24 Annapurna movie with Penelope Cruz and Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde's second directed film. We're not going to talk about the last one because it was weird.
Yeah. And also written by Rashida Jones.
Oh.
Very fun.
Nice.
This looks very interesting, and I hope it's
Norton.
good.
Yeah.
Edward
that is a
Norton.
problem.
I hate him. Anyways, it seems like it's like a party movie, like something like they get over to a dinner night and then something happens.
Something weird's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The neighbors are a little weird, and it's not just because my neighbor is Edward Norton, but that's part of it.
The neighbors saw you across the way.
Penelope Cruz is married to Edward Norton. Fuck off! Go to hell!
I'm sorry. I didn't write it.
Ryan.
I didn't cast
God
it.
damn it, Rashida
Ryan.
Jones.
I think this could be fun, and I hope.
Oh yeah.
And I hope it redeems Olivia Wilde because I was so high on her as a director after Booksmart,
Sure.
which was 7 years ago.
That's crazy.
Which I hate, by the way. I know we're all like, "Oh, that's old." I hate that. It's like Booksmart being that old.
It's
I hate
interesting because it's like that Booksmart was funded by Annapurna, and that was her big all right, I'm going to Universal. I'm going to make a big fucking movie. Whoa. All right, we're back to the slow. But I still know all the celebrities, so we can still make.
Right.
They'll still do the movie for me.
We'll do a smaller movie.
Yeah, we'll do a smaller movie, not as high concept, if you will.
a little more grounded. Everyone was too dumb to appreciate my previous movie.
Jackass Best and Last, which is a weird clip.
Yeah, it seems like it's a clip show.
And also, when we saw that trailer, did that trailer say that it's streaming now?
I
think that trailer said that, but maybe
what
not.
The hell? I didn't catch that.
But yes, this is a...
Well, if it's a clip show, a lot of the stuff probably is streaming now.
I mean, that is true, but this is truly bizarre, yeah.
It seems like they're gonna recreate their best.
Hey, if the
bits.
boys get another paycheck, hey, that's
Honestly,
whatever.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
fine.
be there.
I'll be there, yeah. It didn't feel like Forever felt like the Toy Story 3. Like,
Yeah,
this is
that
it.
felt like the send-off.
That's it.
Yeah.
But now for
One
real.
more.
And half of it's clips. Remember that? Yeah. So, brush your teeth, everyone. because what was it? Steve-O said that one of his biggest regrets in life was he didn't take care of his teeth. And
that's one of his biggest regrets?
Yeah, it's coming. It's a lot.
Not all the crocodiles biting his dick?
Exactly.
Or whatever happened to those movies?
Folks. I mean, yeah. Camp.
I'm excited for this. This director, Avon Fast, I can't remember, but they are in a castration movie, which Karen and I watched the first one in April, and if this episode wasn't so long, I feel like we probably would have talked about it.
Sure.
I mean, we can talk about it. We're not going that long. You want to talk about castration for a bit?
I mean,
that movie, I could not watch it past 20 minutes because it was too cringe.
Yes, it's awesome.
I was like, I gotta stop.
But what I'll say about this one, it's about a camp. It's supposed to be spooky horror, and it did very well at some film festivals, and I am very excited for it. Anyone who's in the castration movies, I'm now going to be like, I will watch anything you do because that movie was great.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen a trailer for this. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Supergirl. Sure, I'll watch it.
Sure. I feel like they want the hype to be higher for this, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean it might. Yeah, I don't know.
Because Superman, it felt like the hype was right where it needed to be, and this is, just his cousin. But
there's nothing else out though, so like, what are people gonna watch, right?
I
think it's gonna benefit from there not being anything else out.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna watch Toy Story 5 again?
No, I was not gonna watch it the first time.
Like, what? Most of these people went to go watch Mandalorian and Grogu. You think they're better than Supergirl? Probably not. So fucking yeah.
I know this is based on like a very famous and like award-winning Supergirl comic where she is like going through depression of like, she watched her planet and everyone die, and then she goes back to Earth, and her one cousin has like, because of moving through space and time, her cousin who was a baby is now an adult and has lived this whole life, and she's like living this like, I don't know what my purpose is anymore, but I'm also that age where like I drink and be crazy. So the plot of that comic is she goes to like a planet to like drink, and then some stuff happens and she has to, be Supergirl. But I think maybe because of the weird Superman power stuff, maybe she doesn't have all of her powers on that planet. So she's kind of like limited in some ways. I don't know how much of that they're adapting. I just know it's based on that. And
same way I don't know how much of Brand New Day, the movie, of the Brand New Day comic book lines.
From what I've heard, it is hopefully not. Because that comic book line is right after Peter asks the devil to bring back
that fucking one.
Yeah. Listen,
is that the same one where like Mary Jane dies because his cum is radioactive?
I don't think it's that one.
Okay.
I just know that's the arc that happens right after that because he's starting over again. So
it was so bad. Right, you're right.
We need to start over.
Like, this was horrible.
We're basically resetting things. Yes. Listen, Carrie, this is why I love Spider-Man. It goes so many places, and it's so entertaining when they reboot stuff. So I hope Brand New Day doesn't do what I'm going to ask Mephisto, who's in this universe played by Sacha Baron Cohen.
This reminds me that I want to reread that Spider-Man comic book line that I found out after the fact when we were watching Madam Web the second time, that I realized, like, wait a minute, this was the one comic book line that I actually liked in this Ezekiel character. That's not like this guy at all. Anyways,
Supergirl. Hopefully it's good.
I'll watch it. It's fine. I like
Crypto. It's the director of I, Tonya.
Oh!
Yeah. So that's interesting. I don't know what that means, but that's interesting.
Yeah, Superman was fine, and I'm sure if it's more of that vibe, sure. Doesn't have David Cornswell. I mean, he'll probably be in it for a little bit.
But he'll probably have a cameo or something.
Anyways, that's April and May, folks. Like I said, I actually don't know what the fuck our plan is once, again, my big production, my project finally hits the scene. I mean,
it's been in development for quite a while.
We don't know, like, I don't know if it's going to blow up and I'm fucking done with this fucking show. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't know. But anyways, until that, Ryan.
Yes.
Where can folks find you?
Letterboxd.com/filmpiece.
What have you been watching lately?
I watched all the Sleepaway Camp movies recently. Those movies are fascinating.
Yeah.
One of them, do they go through the horror like cycle where at one point they're like, this is just a joke, like it's just a comedy?
There's only 4.
There's only 4.
So they don't have time for that.
Okay. There's technically 5, but I did not watch one of them because, and I can go through that real quick. But yeah, the first one, Sleepaway Camp, it's a classic. Ending's weird. I don't think it was intentionally trying to be transphobic.
It was just trying
to be like, wow.
Yeah, and then it's just like, but that has implications that are weird now.
Yeah.
The second movie feels a lot more like funny, silly, because it's just her grown up and she's killing people.
And the lady who plays her is very good.
She is so good in them, and they don't touch on the trans stuff a whole lot. And then the third one, I don't think they bring it up at all. And there was actually a fourth one that was going to come out in the early 90s that they apparently filmed half of, but the production company shut down and they didn't finish filming. They were able to finish editing it and like use like old footage from the old ones to like finish it like in like 2012.
That must be why I have a box set of the movies and it's like including some footage from the fourth movie.
Yes.
So that must be. I never opened that and looked into it.
Somebody got the rights to finish it on the cheap.
Yeah.
I was about to watch that one and then I heard that it was just a bunch of footage that's like not complete and it's apparently like really bad, and I was like, okay, I don't need to do that. But then there was a 2009 Return to Sleepaway Camp, which is like a legacy sequel-y type of thing that kind of ignores the second two more campy ones, where it has a lot of the returning characters, but it just doesn't do anything with them. It's more dark, and the same actress who plays Angela in the first one returns, but they don't do anything with her. And the movie's so gross and like weird and like not fun ways.
Yeah.
I hated it. It was so miserable.
I figured
it was like everything that's bad about a 2009 horror movie.
Okay. Yeah. I figured it went the comedy route because that second, like this movie for the second poster has got like a Jason mask and like a.
Yes.
So I figured that somebody's went into self-parody of the genre. I don't know.
2 and 3 are they're probably not good movies, but they're very entertaining movies in terms of like just funny kills and whatnot. Yeah. And the lady who's playing Angela is a great performer, and is perfect for those roles. But yeah, and the third one is just everything you hate about those things. And I'll say the reveal here, because they're trying to do like the twist thing when the movie starts.
Which one?
For the Return, the Legacy sequel. There's a cop who's like on the thing. He's like, we have this cop joining us at camp this season, and like it's the most like fake nose, fake beard you've ever seen. And it's like you see him for one film. It's like that's Angela wearing a fake nose, and she's gonna be killing people, and they're gonna try to blame this kid who's like being bullied, but like he's also a bully and also an asshole. So they're like, I don't really feel bad for him because he's a gross asshole. And people are being mean to him, but he's also being mean to other people. So, like, whatever. So, you're the one killing people. No, it's the person who's wearing a wig and a fake beard and a fake thing. And at the end, they're like, it was me, Angela. It's like, yeah, I know. But then it sucks because, like, this person that you brought back hasn't been able to give any performance. Right. Because they're under, like, this fake thing. Terrible, horrible movie. I could not recommend a movie less if you liked any Sleepaway Camp movies.
Unrelated, I just realized I forgot to talk about a movie that I saw the other day. I saw Normal with Bob Odenkirk.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the genre of Bob Odenkirk action movies, and it is totally a fine, normal-ass movie.
Nice.
Donna Joe probably loved
it.
It
does have Henry Winkler getting blown up by a rocket launcher.
Oh, dear.
And beautiful gore, which is very funny. So there you go.
That's awesome.
Anyways, Carrie, if folks want to find what movies you're watching, where could they do that?
I'm on Letterboxd. Just search my first name, Carrie, Karrie. I am not in the midst of any projects right now. Not really. Just watching stuff.
You can find me at jcruzalvarez26. I have somehow accidentally found myself in a big documentary zone. I'm in the doc zone.
Any specific genres of docs or just whatever?
I mean, there's always like the media and media personality, but also like just like what are some of the best documentaries of all time is what I've been doing. So I saw Harlan County, USA, which is getting a 4K transfer by the Criterion Collection. Incredible documentary. I saw All the Beauty and the Bloodshed, which is a movie that I've just seen around a lot because it was a neon release, and that's good. The documentaries, check them out.
My favorite probably still is This Film Is Not Yet Rated because it's just about the rating industry, and it's very fascinating. And they bring in fun stuff, very fun people to talk about movies.
I love Paris is Burning. That's one of my favorites.
And that's on the list, yeah.
Tickled was really good.
Oh yeah, that one was pretty good. I've seen that. Yeah.
I'm not a big doc head, so
Me
I haven't
neither. I
watched
can't
a ton.
remember a lot of them.
I love, again, the easiest genre of documentary to watch is like we're gonna take a bunch of like old movies and talk about it. Like if you follow
Shudder's
me on
great
Letterboxd,
for
I
that.
watch
Yeah.
I've seen all of the In the Search for Darkness movies.
Oh yeah, I want to
Those
watch
were
those.
20 hours of film.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. There's a lot of classics, but a lot of like they have a good job of finding really smart people who are also freaks that have watched some like I watched this VHS copy of this Japanese movie that is like a ripoff of fucking Suspiria, and it's great, and here's why it's great. And then you go look it up on Letterboxd, it's got like 1,000 reviews. You're like, oh wow,
Yeah.
so there's some actual gems though. And then you get to be like me and learn about curtains, and then see The Black Phone 2, and be like, oh, this is like curtains, but dumb.
That's what I was saying.
I know that
entire
you
time.
actually saw curtains.
I did. I was like, this is like the lady ice skating on curtains, and I had the correct response, which was this rules.
Anyways, that's it. Until next time, whenever the hell is, we'll be reporting live from the back rooms.
Whoa.
Yep. Until next time, bye-bye.